Hello and welcome to my channel, the Disabled People's Project, DPP. Thank you for listening. Today's going to be a shorter version. There is a longer version of this on my Facebook page, and check out the bio for Linktree and direct me to the Disabled People's page. Check it out. But today is Samuel Johnson. The painting on this picture is by famous artist Joshua Reynolds in the time of Samuel Johnson. And Samuel Johnson lived from 1709 to 1784, and he wrote the first ever English dictionary in 1755 with a format as we know to this day. There is an excellent Samuel Johnson Museum in Lichfield where he was born, with the links I'll put in the comments. He was part of the Enlightenment philosophers movement of that era and area, and the Enlightenment philosophers had expansive tastes and skills, from writing books and poetry to science and technology. They were the forefront of ideas and progression. In the Lichfield area at that time, there was also Erasmus Darwin, who was Charles Darwin's grandfather, and also Anna Seward, who was, I think, a feminist before her time. Samuel Johnson and other Enlightenment philosophers were anti-slavery. Samuel had an employee who became good friends with, called Francis Barber, and left some money to Francis after Samuel's death. Francis was black, and this friendship was unusual for that era, showing Samuel's positive progression for society. Samuel attempted to run a school in Lichfield area, which unfortunately closed down. Samuel had a number of disabilities. He caught what we know as tuberculosis as a child, and as a result had limited eyesight and hearing. Samuel later developed what we know as Tourette's syndrome, and seemed to emerge more as he returned from not completing his degree at Oxford University. He termed the phrase the black dog, which Winston Churchill later used to describe his depression, and had OCD tendencies, what we know today. Samuel also had scars from his childhood tuberculosis, but was not included in many of the paintings of him, as disability was attempted to be hidden in that era. Samuel later developed gout and heart problems and had a stroke. Despite his disabilities and health, Samuel produced a lasting legacy through generations of his work. Thank you for listening. There's lots more of this great person I can talk about. Check out my links to find out more. Thank you for listening. Like and follow if you want more.